of honor. My name's Alyssa. I'm head of special events here, and I'm going to be your moderator for today. So we're just going to ask the guys to go ahead and introduce themselves to you guys, and then we'll open it up to some fan Q&A. We are going to start the signings at 1 o'clock. The guys have been nice enough to bring a little bit of limited merch. There's just a few, okay? If you want to purchase something before coming to meet the guys. This is an autograph session only. So please come through, down the side, get your autographs, and exit through the store where Eric's standing, okay? We want to keep the line moving so that everybody gets a chance to get their autographs, okay? Everybody good with that? Yeah! Awesome! So, without further ado, guys, would you please introduce yourselves?
Well, hello there. My name's Sam Luke. I play Hatchworth in the band Steam Powered Giraffe.
I'm Bunny Bennett, and I play Rabbit in the band Steam Powered Giraffe. My name's David Michael Bennett, and I play the Spine in Steam Powered Giraffe.
I'm Matt Smith. I play the drums in Steam Powered Giraffe.
Hi, I'm Michael Reed. I play Michael Reed in Steam Powered Giraffe.
Hi, I'm Steve Negretti. I am the sound engineer for Steam Powered Giraffe.
My name's Samuel Luke. I play Hatchworth.
Well, I'm glad you guys cleared up what band this is. I was really confused. So I was hoping that you guys would start us off by telling us a little story, perhaps your favorite stage memory.
I think it's tonight at Sunday in the ballroom upstairs.
Your future memory?
Yeah, it's going to happen tonight. So there was a performance at the zoo, 74 days last summer, and one day, I guess the heat was just a little too much, and I did some improv where the rabbit was kind of moving the Spine's jaw to make him talk, and I totally cursed and said the F word, and I froze, and I was like, did I actually say that? And my life was flashing before my eyes. Thought I was going to get fired.
But you said it through the spine.
I said it through the spine, so it was him. Luckily, our employers were not there, but all the fans definitely caught it, and there was this kind of unspoken, let's never speak of this again, and everything turned out okay. My favorite memory actually happens to be from the zoo too, and it wasn't a very great memory. I think we were playing Sound of Tomorrow, one of our first sets. It was the hottest day at the zoo at that time. I think it was this last year. And I'm like playing piano, and all of a sudden everything starts to go fuzzy, and I start blacking out a little bit. So then I crawled off stage and passed out in the back. And that was heat stroke. I got heat stroke at the zoo. Favorite memory.
I'm going to say that mine, YomaCon, my actual first performance as Hatchworth, when Bunny ran off the stage in a panic, and me and David had to improv for about 20 minutes. It was a great test.
I think it's on YouTube somewhere too.
Yeah. Humans.
I passed too. What are you gonna
I don't have any interesting stories like David and Bunny. My memories are always made when stuff goes wrong. It seems like all of our memories are when stuff goes wrong. Because when stuff goes right, it's just, you know, oh, awesome, super happy, cool. And yeah, so there are just numerous glitches that are in the back of my head, file away. Nothing specific though. Nothing seemed to go wrong tonight though.
Yeah!
That's the review.
So you guys are all coming to Oral Alchemy tonight, right, to see these guys play? Are you coming? Thank you.
We'll save a little energy for tonight.
Yeah, it's not till 10:30.
So you guys are a huge hit with the steampunk audience, which is of course why we wanted you here at Clockwork Alchemy. What got you guys into steampunk in the first place?
Good question. Chicken or the egg, I suppose.
What got us into steampunk? You know, I read a lot of H.G. Wells, and when we were coming up with the fake band name, some of you might be aware that Steam Powered Giraffe started as a joke well before we even had the idea for the robots. He liked giraffes, I liked steampunk, because, I don't know, I read a lot of Victorian
It's okay,
stuff.
we like steampunk here.
Yeah, so we kind of, shame on it, mixed it together. Yeah, and then I just kind of influenced, you know, when we were making robots, he wanted to do, you know, Pizza the Hut's minion from Spaceballs. Yeah. And I wanted to do like an industrial steampunk robot. And I don't know what John wanted to do, but we kind of reined that into Art Deco, and I don't know, it just kind of happened. So I guess I've always been the steampunk influence, and it kind of just works.
Awesome. So my other question is, what is the coolest piece of fan art you guys have ever received?
I remember, we didn't receive it, and we didn't actually see it in person, but somebody dressed up and had four-legged stilts and was this, an actual metallic giraffe for a Wild West con. But didn't see that one. That one stands like there's some short video, I think, on YouTube of it kind of just walking around. It's like, what?
It's pretty impressive. It's not really fan art, but I mean,
well,
I suppose it's
kind of is.
Steam-powered giraffe. I mean,
We get a lot of cool fan art, and we hope to compile it some. We have a closet full of it. We hope to compile it someday and share it with everyone too. Because I mean, it's kind of selfish. We have this big growing stack of art for us. We can't. I know you guys want people to see your stuff, right?
When we were at the zoo, they gave us a little trailer. I don't know, it was probably, I don't know, that big or something. It was small, but we lined the walls with fan art that we got in our P.O. box. And by the end of the zoo, it was overlapping everywhere. There was no walls. There was no walls at the end.
Just fan art.
So I hear that you guys have a new album coming out within this year? Yeah?
Yes.
Is there anything oh yes, excellent. Is there anything you can tell us about the music? Or the inspirations behind the music for this album? Or is it all top secret?
Well, I can tell you that it's the first album that I'm contributing music to, so.
It's a big Hatchworth premiere, so that is definitely one of the focus. You know, introducing Hatchworth.
Is that the name of it?
Could be. We do have our first preview available on the Engineer Tier site. We're hoping, I think, to kind of show the process as we build it. Yeah, at least it's just one of the songs. So what's up now is a acoustic recording of it with a bunch of reverb thrown on it, and that's just a taste of kind of how it starts off, and as it builds, we'll add more files to it. The Engineer Tier site is basically our donation-based service where people donate money to us and they get access to all of our music for free and a bunch of behind-the-scenes stuff. We don't have anything to share, though, with the album other than that. We kind of want to have that big reveal surprise for everyone as much as possible, because it's a good payoff when we do that and no one knows what to expect. That's fun for us. And hopefully fun for everyone else.
Yeah. So I have one more question for you guys, and then we're going to turn it over to you guys to be thinking of your questions right now, okay? If you could name one band that was your biggest influence, what would it be?
Well,
wait, as a group, we had to pick one band?
No,
I don't
each
think
person.
we could agree. Oh.
Each get to pick one.
Okay, cool.
well, I guess as a musician, so what drove me to pick up a guitar and learn songs and learn how to play and sing and stuff, I'm gonna have to say Radiohead.
I have a lot of favorite bands, but the one that actually got me seriously thinking about being in a band was Amanda Palmer. I'd probably say the same thing, but I'll have to go with the cliche one because it just makes sense. I would have to say the Beatles.
I give it all up to Leonard Skinner. One-armed drummer, so I try to be as good as a one-armed drummer.
Oh. Somber.
Def Leppard, excuse me, not Leonard Skinner. Def Leppard. Excuse me.
Deaf and one-armed.
Well, it's kind of cheesy, but the person who inspired me to play music is my mom, and she's not a band or anything. But if it weren't for her, I wouldn't be playing music, and so I owe it all to her. So, but as far as a band goes, it's not a band either, but it's a pianist named Robert Schumann. He plays classical music. And so.
Thank you, Michael.
Dr. Teeth and the Electric Mayhem.
It's from the Muppets.
So we're going to open it up to you guys now for some fan Q&A. Does anyone have a question?
Like, regarding the album, I know you guys are reworking a lot of your older songs to include Hatchworth now. Would you re-release any of those songs with Hatchworth in them, or are they just going to be show only?
Not in a new album. Our new album's going to definitely have new material that you haven't seen in other albums. Though we do sort of want to do another live album. Maybe not in the same vein as the one we currently have, but that would be a way for us to basically have recordings of the songs, older songs, in the form that they are now when we perform live.
Okay.
Yeah.
Back in like when you were in Balboa Park, where did you guys see yourself like now? Like the future of that?
Did you see yourselves here now?
Go look into the future.
Well, I mean, when we first started out, I guess we didn't have very big ambitions. But I think a couple individuals kind of sparked it, like, to make us see that maybe we could be something bigger. And they were just a bunch of like con artists and liars. But it got us thinking, because it kind of blew up our, like, what could we do with this? And the disappointment for nothing ever coming of that, I don't know. But it got us on the track to think that maybe this could be something like that could go to Vegas. So I don't know. That was like within the first year of performing. Like we got some serious attention from some crazy individuals. And then, I don't know, they kind of inspired us to, well, maybe they got something there. Maybe this could be something that people would, you know. Yeah, I don't think we ever had a plan for anything other than basically the creative direction, which kind of changes every month or so, I guess, as we're making stuff, especially in those early years. But, you know, it definitely, if we were going to get big, you know, I think we would initially assume that, oh, it'd be like a record deal or something, but as it turns out, it's just us doing it, and then, you know, basically being independent artists, and then just going to conventions and stuff. And I think for the first couple of years, we definitely were looking for that man with the cigar, and he just doesn't exist. You are the man with the cigar. You have to do it yourself. Yeah. And by ourselves, we mean fans and people who like our music, because otherwise we wouldn't be able to do any of this. So thank you for showing up at this early panel at 12 p.m. in the afternoon.